Angela Rivera and her family had an idea. They built these little car garages so kids can trade in their little cars.
We visited several of the little libraries here in town, and I was looking on Pinterest to try and find an idea that was similar. I came across a little car library. So I thought that it might be kind of neat to have something in the community that would have little cars for kids to play with, especially at various parks around the city.
These 3 libraries can each hold more than 50 cars at a time. They're located at Metro Verde Splash Pad, next to the RC track, and at Llorona Park. Angela also encouraged our community kids to leave a car and take a car, just like with any other library stand, but also, if possible, to bring multiple cars to donate.
Many people associate little cars with Hot Wheels. As you can see in here, not all of these are Hot Wheels. You could go to the dollar store, get your pack of 5 cars, bring them down, get a whole bunch of them on eBay or Amazon, or just whatever you have laying around. It doesn't have to necessarily be Hot Wheels.
Randy Granger says it's a trust system for kids.
To me, it broadcasts that you trust kids enough to leave these here, that it's going to be kind of available for them, and that they'll still be here, they won't get stolen or broken or anything.
More donations mean more cars so more kids can have fun. Lorenzo Daniels, who helped create the little garages, says people seem to understand the taking part of the plan, but the giving part has not caught on.
Some people aren't returning any cars. That's why it's so empty. These cars are free, but you have to return a car that you have.
But Angela says she plans to keep going and build even more little garages in hopes of creating even more fun. Christopher Hernandez, News 22. This is Chris Mejia, a Salvadorian famous barber in Ciudad Juarez who works inside the barber shop called Barba Negra. And as many migrants, he came to Mexico looking for opportunities. The economy in my country is bad. There is no progression, and the violence is really high. The pay is very low. His journey to get to Mexico was not easy and had to leave many things behind, including his family. I left my wife, my kids, my mom, my siblings. Everything I know is back there. But this is what happens when you want to prosper. Back home, he was also a singer with many hits in the top 10 Salvador. But now he has switched the microphone for clippers. And even though Chris is a successful barber, he does not give up his dream of becoming a singer. Right now, I'm working on getting my own record out. It will have 10 songs. Hopefully, it comes out by the end of July. Christopher Hernandez, News 22. Every morning, the smells of fresh Mexican food fill the insides of La Cocina. This locally owned business that has been around for more than 50 years has had a big impact on the prices in their menu. The owner of La Cocina, Iris Grijalva, says her customers are feeling the pinch.
We always have, our regulars. Our regulars are kind of okay, but, they're expecting to pay, a certain amount of money, and then they come and they're like, really? And it priced that much? Like, my bean and cheese burrito, went up, and I'm like, yeah, sorry. We have to, because, how are we going to, pay my workers to even do that?
And it's the regulars who don't mind the prices going up.
I'll still be coming here, no matter.
Is it because of the flavor?
Yep, because good stuff, man.
Yolanda Vargas has worked at La Cocina for 27 years and has dealt with multiple price changes.
There's some customers that do complain about it, but I do tell them and explain to them that no matter where you go, prices are going to go up, no matter what.
And even with the impact of prices going up, the ladies at La Cocina are still working hard every day to find ways to make customers not go out of budget.
And I like my employees because they're really nice, because they're up front and they'll say, oh, we're going to increase it this much. Oh, maybe we'll add an extra taco on it to make it kind of worth it.
Christopher Hernandez for News 22.